to go on your foot. Were you ready for that fight, or were you a bit hesitant because he was knocking out everybody out in the first round? Tell me.
Well, me and Briggs were two guys that had locks. I was starting my locks at that time, and he was starting his locks at that time. He wanted to be heavyweight champion, I wanted to be heavyweight champion. So I said to him, okay, the winner has to shave off their locks. So he said, yeah. But, you know, obviously I won, he never shaved off his locks, but that was the thing. And then he was like a New York guy, he had a good promoter behind him, which was pushing him and giving him a lot of flowers in the sense of commercials and stuff. So that was another reason I wanted to be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause again, excellent, yeah. Briggs, he's a great powerhouse. He winds people up, doesn't he? Let's go, Ted, let's go, Ted. He did it with Klitschko, he did it with you. I like that guy, he was brilliant. But the next guy, Holyfield. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Holyfield, what a great heavyweight there. But then again, in the 90s, you were ranked, he was ranked 1 and 2, weren't you? The best two heavyweights in the 90s. You go head to head, sell out all over the world, live on American TV. Tell me, what was that preparation like? Because that's a massive fight. The preparation up to the fight. How were you feeling, your mindset and all that?
Yeah, this fight was a great fight. I prepared for this fight because I realized, you know, Evander Holyfield is one of the best out there. Got a great defense. Throws great punches. He was actually one of the guys that figured me out a little bit. There's something he did that was very good. It worked for him. That was his head. He headbutted me, and he actually made me a better fighter. How did he make me a better fighter? Because I'm blocking his punches, and then I have to block his head. So, and I had to do that then in the fight, so I had to, you know, realize what was happening and adjust. And even during my training, I boxed a lot of guys his size coming at me, so I was prepared for him.
Wow, excellent. And now, yeah, on the board, funny. The fight went the distance, and of course, it was a draw. Was it a draw?
No, it wasn't.
What do you think? You think it was a draw? There you go. But let's hear from Lennox. Lennox, what do you think?
Well, I know it wasn't a draw because the person that made it a draw got $10,000 in her bank account.
Wow.
So she got in trouble for that. It was a big thing. You know, New York Post robbery. First time that you ever seen that on a New York Post front page.
How does that make you feel though? You trained so hard, you had a battle right in the day, you was head up near you. It just unbelievable. What is your mindset when you draw?
I was in shock in one sense. I wanted like Frank Maloney to go add up the scores again. Like, yo, they didn't add up the scores right. And everybody's looking at me with a sad face like, there's nothing you can do. But, you know, I looked at it as a situation of, they didn't believe it the first time, so I'll do it again.
Do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, yeah. Now, the second fight. Was the preparation for the second fight different from the first?
No, it was actually the same because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right, yeah. How did you think in your head though, I ain't taking this to a draw? Your mindset again.
Yeah, you know, Evander Holyfield came in singing in the first fight. And I thought that was like a disrespect thing. What, you really think I'm that soft as singing? So that's why I gave him such a rough fight the first one. The second fight now, I would say he came in, he wasn't singing, he was more serious, scored more points. But I think because of the first fight, what happened, they gave me higher points in the second fight. And I threw less punches.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox. When he said that, I get goosebumps just now. In the 90s, how did you feel, Lennox? Talk about it.
Oh, I felt great. I felt great. This is something that, you know, I sacrificed so much for. You know, getting up every morning, running in the morning, training every day. not being able to party, focused on just training and winning, focus on the fundamentals, making sure, you know, my jab is right, making sure my right hand is right, making sure I throw a good combination, I throw good hooks with power, with the right technique. All these things focused on it, and you know, this is the reward from it, championships.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Paul Aiken. That was it to WBC. Now you were the guy to fight. Yeah, great stuff. We'll go on to Grant. He was undefeated, but you beat that guy. That was a war, wasn't it? Great fight. Tell me a little bit about that fight. Great guy.
Yeah, you know, Grant was big. He was 6'6",
wow.
And you know, he had a couple fights before fighting me, and he was okay. Evander Holyfield was walking him into the ring, and I'm like, don't tell me this is Evander Holyfield's apprentice that he's throwing at me. So I wanted to go in there and show Evander, like, yo, don't be throwing no apprentice at me, you come at me.
Wow. It'll make you feel great just to beat that guy as well. Sure. You beat them all in the 90s, and the next guy, David Tui, is it? Yeah? That was a great fight. I love that fight.
David Tui fight was a dangerous fight. Everybody said he could hit hard and watch out for him, but I actually found that he wasn't that hard. He was more scared of me. I went in there in the first round and hit him with a 1-2 body shot, and that made him back up, and he never really masked an attack on me. He wanted the fight so bad. He wanted to hit me. He wanted to win it, because I could tell, even in the last round, when I threw a combination, he kind of came running at me and then hit into my chest.
Sure. It's unbelievable. You know that your mindset then, you're the WBC heavyweight champ of the world. Them had to beat you. What's your mindset going in the ring like? I'm unbeatable. Is that what you have a big feel like every time?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's always a chance that something may happen, so you have to make sure, you have to be focused that you don't want anything to happen. Everything's supposed to be happening for you.
Yeah.
And if you can make that happen and steer the fact that you have to win, then you have to win.
Robert Paul, ladies and gentlemen, I love that. Excellent. And the next guy, Rackman. The first fight, tell me about that.